This place, it's magical. What a great life I have. I get to ride my bike to work every day.
Luck has his man. Luck strikes again. Luck to the end zone. Touchdown. Is that an NFL throw? Are you kidding me?
14 years ago, Andrew Luck was the starting quarterback at Stanford. And even as a Heisman candidate and a generational quarterback prospect, he'd ride his bike to class. I remember when you were a senior, riding your bike through campus. You'd put the plastic bag over it so the dew wouldn't condense on your seat.
I still use a plastic bag for the dew. Good morning, Pete.
After being drafted first overall in 2012, Luck was everything people expected him to be. In 7 seasons with the Indianapolis Colts, he was a franchise quarterback and a 4-time Pro Bowler. But then, on August 24th, 2019, at just 29 years old, Andrew Luck walked away from football.
The majority of folks, when you leave the game of football after playing, you have somewhat of a complicated relationship with it. Whether you choose to leave, it's forced upon you, you're cut, you're retired, whatever. I'm thankful for the time to sit there and go through whatever that process was for me. My wife and I, we didn't know what we wanted to do after being in Indiana, but we knew our journey would take us back through Stanford. We met here as freshmen, and this has always felt like home to a certain degree. So we decided to come back. I did a master's in education. I was volunteer coaching at Palo Alto High School. I came around to loving the game, like loving it in a different way, appreciating it in a different way.
In the fall of 2024, 5 years after Luck walked away from football, amid Stanford's 4th consecutive 3-9 season, he asked to meet with Stanford president Jonathan Levin.
I just wanted to share where I thought we could sort of regain some of what we had lost and chart a better path and a better legacy forward. And then in the middle of the conversation, he just sort of turned to me and said, look, Andrew, we need this. We need football. This is part of us in a major, major way. I need you to run it.
On November 30th, 2024, Luck was hired as the first general manager of the Stanford football program, a new role for a new era of college football.
Morning.
You admitted, I'm not particularly qualified to do this.
Yeah, my job history was a little light on the application, the old background check. My references were Jacoby Brissett, Chris Ballard, and Frank Reich. For this program in Stanford.
When I heard that this was happening, it just hit me like, wow, this is the perfect thing for Stanford and the perfect leader for the football program.
I'm well.
As one of his first decisions, Luck convinced his old NFL coach, Frank Reich, to serve as interim head coach to help kickstart Stanford's rebuild.
I think general managers are necessary when it comes to politics, liaising with the constituent groups around here, NIL, roster management, roster building, and take at a minimum 50%, maybe 70% off of a head coach's plate, right?
Count it out!
He's breathed life back into the program. He decided to come back, and he wants to be here, and he's planted his family here, and he's put all he's got into this.
Exercise your right to stiff arm. Stiff arm! Yes!
I've had to be brought up to speed quick on negotiations, on recruiting, NCAA rules.
Very much, man. How you doing?
Learning that recruiting is nonstop.
Recruiting.
Always be closing, Pete. Always.
I can feel the passion. I can feel the energy coming off you. How natural is it for you to pitch this place to the next generation?
Oh, it's awesome. I love it. It fires me up, I'll be honest. I don't lose sleep over it because I believe in this. I believe in this university. I believe in this football program.
Yeah, Caden, good work, Tyler. Yeah, Caden!
We have expectations. We have goals. We've lost to Cal too many times in a row. It starts there. Look, we got to win football games. I mean, this business, this is a business, is judged on that, and I ultimately am judged on that. So we got to win.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.